Hi everybody, this is John Pobiak again. I'm the Associate Broker with TTR Sotheby's International Realty in Chevy Chase, Maryland, and also the Principal Broker for Maryland Home Realty Group. Okay, I'd like to continue with our second segment today on residential real estate transactions in Montgomery County. And again, this is going to be very brief. We're going to keep, we want to keep everybody's attention, so we've cut these down to about 3-minute segments. All right, so continuing on after the contract, the next GCAR form, Greater Capital Area Association of Realtors form, is a very, very important one. It's called the Jurisdictional Addendum. And in this Jurisdictional Addendum, it covers a few things like master planning and disclosures, etc. But one of the most important, or the most important, I think, is how the transfer taxes are going to be paid. Usually, customarily, it's split between the buyers 50-50. But you can do it any which way you want. You could have seller pay all, buyer can pay all, just depends. But for the great privilege of living in the county of Montgomery County, Maryland, you pay 1% of the sales price in transfer tax, 0.5% in Maryland state tax, plus documentary stamp taxes, plus recording taxes as well. So all that combined accounts to more than 2% of the sale price. However, customarily, like I say, it's split 50-50, or you can negotiate it whatever percentage you want, up or down. But very, very important, this is not to be overlooked. I've known of an instance where there was a very experienced agent that didn't pay attention to this, and it cost his seller $10,000. So, that agent was on the line for that, and you want to be very careful about the jurisdictional addendum. Next, GCAR Addendum of Clauses. A few years ago, GCAR put this together so that us realtors would not be practicing law or trying to play lawyer. So they've got many of, the standard contingency clauses in there, like radon inspections, home inspections. Typically, you might have a 7 to 10 day contingency for a home inspection. And then you usually have a 3-day notice so that if, for instance, you're the seller and you get a request for repairs from the buyer, you have 3 days to respond. Very important. Make sure that you only take 3 days and hopefully less. But you don't want to take any more than 3 days. That's very important. Okay. Last thing on this segment, and I'm almost done. Inclusions, exclusions. Again, very important. Now, usually if it's a fixed item like appliances, like a dishwasher, refrigerator, freezer, those are going to stay with the house, chandeliers, etc. However, we go ahead and mark it. We mark it yes, no, yes or conveys, no it doesn't convey. And this is, again, very important. I know of another situation where there's a very, very experienced agent, and in the listing form, he had put in that the chandelier, the $15,000 chandelier, did not convey. It went with the seller to the next house. Now, when the contract came in, the contract was written by the buyer broker. Guess what? They wanted the chandelier to stay. Well, the listing agent didn't go back and check that inclusions, exclusions list. And guess what? He's on the line for $15,000 chandelier. So be very, very careful about the inclusions and exclusions. Let's make sure that everybody in the transaction is on the same exact page and knows what's staying with the house. All right, that's it for this segment. Thank you for watching. I'll be back in a few minutes with another one.